Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Julia Nicole. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Today we have filmed this really bright-eyed, red fiery look. You guys saw it on my Instagram and really loved it, so I decided to film it for you. So if you want to see how I created it, make sure to keep watching. Thanks. Let's get right into it. So today I'm going to be using my 35B palette from Morphe. I have a little thing on the side there. I don't know if you can see it. And then this one is a limited edition palette. This is the, I think it's the 39A. And this one is huge. And I'm only going to be using this red color in here. So if you guys can see that, I don't know if you guys want to pick out a different one. I know that there is some brighter shades in here, like these red ones, but compared to this one, like there's just no comparing them. So yeah, like it's just ridiculously bright. I don't even know if you guys can even see that, but I'm gonna start off with this yellow shade here. This is like the brightest one, and I'm going to be taking my M433, and I'm just going to be dipping it in. And I'm just going to be wetting it a little bit with my MAC Fix Plus, just to try to get the pigment a little brighter. Ooh, I didn't know my camera was gonna move. And I'm just gonna keep this directly in the corner of my eye. Like, I don't want to bring this out on the edge or anything yet. I'm just gonna keep it right there. If you guys hear that squeaking throughout the video, that's just my chair. That's why I film voiceovers, because I personally can't even listen to it. It's so annoying. I film voiceovers like on the floor or something because that noise is just ridiculous. And I'm just bringing this through my crease. So that way this is like a transition shade, kind of. I don't really know if you can make a transition. But see how I'm keeping that just on this outer inner edge, not outer. I'm gonna put darker colors on the outer, so I'm gonna put that one aside because that brush is dirty. And I'm going to pick up, I think I only have dirty M433s right now. I need to condition all my brushes, but I'm gonna take a cleaner meaning, yeah, it's not that clean. And I'm going to be dipping into this orangey shade we got going on here. I'm making sure to really like coat my brush too, because you want to be able to get all of that color on there to get all of the pigment. And I'm going to spray that one a tiny bit too. And just place it on. This is going to go in the center of my eye. And I'm really making sure not to go over that yellow that we already put there. I'm just going to place that there. Just like that. And then here I have a pink one. Let's use that one. I haven't cleaned my brushes in like a week, so sorry. I just felt like filming today, so we just sat down and decided to go for it. And I'm going to take my M433, this one is pink, but we're going to use it in the red. So I'm going to be picking up this red shade. These shades all have names too, but like, I had a paper and I think I threw it out, so I don't know them. I'm going to just try and keep that on the outer edge. This I have to really wet for some reason. I feel like it doesn't pick up as much as like the other ones. And this shade also has a little bit of shimmer in it, so it's really pretty. I'm just going to bring that even closer to the orange as I can. Just trying not dragging it up. And blend the orange into the red. I'm going a little higher up in the crease just to try and blend what I got going on. And these colors just blend perfectly together. That's why I picked them. I feel like the red from my 35B didn't blend as well as I wanted it to. I'm going back with the yellow M433 that I used. And I'm just going to be blending the orange into the yellow. Just wetting my brush a little bit. No extra shadow on there. Wetting your brush really helps getting, wow, this chair's so squeaky. Wetting your brush helps get your shadows more pigmented, I want to say. If that's the word, pigmenty. I'm going back with the orange one and just continuing to blend. So I mean, once you have your shadows on there, you're just kind of switching back and forth from the brushes to try and blend them all together. There's not really a huge secret to this, but I'm going to be taking a clean M411. This one is kind of clean, I think. It looks a little yellowy on camera, but, and I'm just going to be buffing out this harsh line that I've created with the shadows. Just kind of doing a little back and forth motion while moving the actual brush. Kind of like a circular. This red is going to be like the hardest to try and blend out, but once you do it, it's worth it. Wet our brush a little bit. That's pretty blended. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit on my lower lash line. Not really adding any colors, just trying to blend it out. This is just gonna be a really blown out color. I have work later today, so I'm probably gonna end up taking this all off anyway, because the kids will be like, what the heck? So I'm going to be going back with the red shade from my 39A and really wetting out, making sure I have a ton of shadow on there, and I'm just going to be patting that on there, making sure I'm like packing in the color. I really want this to be like bright in your face, so I want my colors to be super pigmented. Going back with the orange, I'm doing the same thing, if I can open it. And for this, I'm kind of like tapping into it, kind of mixing this, but it doesn't, and I'm just packing it in there. I'm going to do the same thing with the yellow one again. The yellow I really want to pack in there because yellow is such a light color and it's so hard to get a really pigmented one. So like you're going to want to pile like the yellow on. You're satisfied with it too, like you stop, you don't have to keep going like I do. I'm going to take a clean M411 and I'm going to dip into this lighter, whiter shade. I'm not going to spray this one, but I'm going to tap off. I'm just going to try to bring that up in my brow bone. I'm going to put it in my crease also. To give this like a really big pop because I don't wear so many colors on my face, but I don't know, I feel like it just tones it down a little bit. Just brightens that up. Alright, and then I am going to take, no, that one's dirty. This is an M124. And I'm going to dip into that yellow shade again. This I'm just getting on the edge of my brush, so I'm just gonna go and down here. This doesn't even have to be perfect because we're just trying to kind of blow it out a little more and just kind of pack that in there. I'm gonna do the same brush with the same color on there. I'm just gonna go with the orange. I'm gonna bring that down. And I'm gonna go back to the red. Same brush. And just bring that down farther. Let's take a 167 and just kind of buff that out some more. I'm also going to blend this yellow and white together a little bit. This is just a clean brush, it just kind of mushes all the shades together. I want that blended a little more there. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm going to just take this red and kind of bring it out more. Kind of, not really to a point, but like just bring it out. Because you could put a wing on this. I did put a wing on it in the picture. I don't know if I'm going to do it for this video, but I'll show you what I did. Bring it out. And then just take it. Okay, we're throwing brushes now. We'll take a M411 and just blend that out. You know what? I think I want to do one yellow. Let's do it. So I know that I just got a new liner, but where did I put it? Who knows? Did I open it? This is brand spanking new. I'm just going to be using my NYX matte liquid liner. I use this literally every time I do my makeup. And I'm just going to be lining my top lash line. I'm just gonna do a thin one today though, because in the video I did like, in the Instagram picture I did like a really thick one. That's not really my style, but oh my god, that just gave me a heart attack. That's my Bluetooth speaker, by the way, if you guys are wondering. If it's not being used for like a while, it turns off by itself. So if you guys couldn't tell, I'm not really good at wings, but I just take it one little bit at a time. And it kind of comes together. So that is my wing. It's probably not even even, but I don't really even care. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye, and then I'll apply some lashes, and I will be right back. So here's a finished look. I have applied some lashes, I tightlined my eyes, and I put black on the top and a white one on the bottom, and then I also put on a lip. So lashes today, I used my 100% human hair Cara lashes in the style Wispy, and I will leave the link to them in the description below. And for lips today, I used my Tarteist lip paint in this shade Birthday Suit.
I need love and affection, love.